By the river to wash my face away. Down by the river to wash my face away. Put in a bottle to see if I can solve it. Down by the river to wash my face away. Down by the river to wash my face away. Down by the river to wash my face away.
I'm Melissa Pender, proud principal at Coosa Elementary School, and home of the 2023 National Blue Ribbon School, something we are super, super proud of. At Coosa Elementary, we are a Leader in Me school and a project-based learning school. Those are our two school choices. So you're going to see lots of artifacts on our walls with amongst our students where they showcase their leadership abilities. As you saw this morning, possibly, in our assembly, students were showcasing chorus, drumming, drama, and so forth. If you'll notice up here on the ceiling, these are our 8 habits displayed, as well as in our mural. Up above, students actually earn time with our art teacher to create these murals on the ceiling. Over here, in honor of Black History Month, we are showcasing multiple artists for Black History Month. I have been in education since 1997. All of those years have been with Beaufort County School District. I've been in this specific school since 1999. I'm gonna be honest, I started going to school to be an accountant, but I needed to obviously pay for college, so I started working at a daycare and realized that my passion might still be numbers, which it is when I'm looking at test scores, but the passion is actually for students.
Coosa Elementary, we use WIGs, or Widely Important Goals, to track our math fact fluency. All the grades have different ways, like in 4th, there's extra math and time tests, and in FOSS, they use 100 problem, 15-minute quizzes. We're 1% away from reaching our yearly goal. In January, we went from as of January, we're at 84%.
As Layla Bissell, one of our students, spoke about earlier, we are all about personal and academic WIGs here at Coosa Elementary. So students set personal and academic WIGs. We encourage our families to set goals as well. So we're teaching children that you can achieve anything when you set action steps in place. And over here is what we're currently working on as an entire school body, and that is learning our math facts with fluency. Students have the ability to take on a multitude of leadership roles. Over here, this is where we always post leaders that we are seeking. We have our students fill out applications just like they're applying for a job. So for instance, the garden reporters, anyone that's interested in grades 2 through 5, as it states, the envelope state, different grade levels, they fill it out, tell us why they believe they would be a good fit, explain to us their strengths, and then we choose students for these roles. And in all honesty, all students get leadership roles here. We will find a way to make it happen if they have a desire. And it ranges from musical tuners, harp hall patrol, student ambassadors that walk around our new visitors, lighthouse team, artists and apprentices, and so on. All of our students do the news every morning. Anytime we can give a role that takes it off the teacher, we'll give that to the students. I would say our plans for Coosa Elementary is to continue to grow our students and raise a percentage of students that are meeting and exceeding the state standards. But besides just that, besides just the numbers and producing kids that can read and write and do arithmetic, I think it comes down to developing the whole child, making students feel like they can be successful, constantly pushing them to be leaders in the building. That's why all of our students take on leadership jobs throughout the school day and throughout the school year. They take on a multitude of roles. So I feel like continuing to build leaders, problem solvers, critical thinkers, and just preparing them for the next stage in life. And from us, that's middle school and beyond. Once students are hired for a specific role, they are showcased on here. As you see, it says you're hired. These are our current students are filling in school-wide leadership roles. Now all students have roles in their classroom as well. We also launched the National Elementary Honor Society 3 years ago now, and this year we are proud to launch Early Act, which is in conjunction with Beaufort High School. So one of our main goals is to work with other schools in our community, so specifically on the island. These seniors come over from the Interact Club to work with our Early Act Club. We're in the process of publishing 4 books right now based on core values. At Coosa Elementary, we have 22 clubs. That is in addition to our drum line, our chorus, and so forth. Those clubs are all taking place during the school day, so it's inclusive for all students to be a part of. We drop everything once a month and engage in clubs. Clubs range from sports, like tennis and running, to crafts and cooking and so forth. This just happens to be one club, which is the Random Acts of Kindness Club. So every month they hit the school halls and do something to show kindness. Since Coosa Elementary has one of the largest student populations of military, we do have a full-time military liaison here. Her name is Ms. Fair. She works with our students. She has lunch with them on a weekly basis. She can meet with them. Let's say their mom or father are deploying and they need a little bit of extra love. She is there for them. And this is her board where she showcases some of the students' work and so forth. But she eats on the stage with them every week. My favorite thing about being an educator is watching and shaping the young minds of our students, preparing them to go on to middle school, high school, and enter the workforce, whether that's going to college, entering service, or going to tech, or what have you, just preparing them to be successful citizens. You will see lots of murals throughout our school. Some of those have been designed and created by our previous art teacher, Ms. Donna Sams. This happens to be one of those. But a lot of our murals involve students completing them and designing them with her. We are in one of our pre-K classrooms, and as I stated, goal setting is important even with our youngest learners at the age of 4. So as you'll see on the wall back here with their cute little pictures, every time they hit a new milestone in learning their upper and lowercase letters or their numbers, that is showcased back here for them. What's not to love about being an educator at Coosa Elementary? Absolutely love it here. I've been in this building since 1999. I feel like the collaboration piece that I have with the faculty, the staff, the community in itself is powerful. I think that's why we are able to prepare our students as they go on to middle school, is just the collaboration piece that we have amongst all the faculty and staff. We consider ourselves the Bobcat family, and it's true. That's truly who we are. Yeah, that is a mural that was created, this one actually. Our school nurse helped create this one with her mother years ago. We just keep touching it up for the USS Coosa. So, As we do work in our 17-bed garden, we are trying something new this year, which is our hydroponic tower. We're growing lettuce in here right now. The first batch was not successful, but we're hoping this one is. But we're doing everything we can to try to get some more food into the community. Coosa Elementary is comprised of pre-kindergarten through 5th grade. We have approximately 460 students. We're very proud that a large portion of our families are from military families. We have a full-time military liaison, Ms. Fair, to help us serve our approximately 36% of our population is military. We have been a Leader in Me school now for 12 years. We also have been a Lighthouse school since 2016, and for the past 4 years we have achieved academic honor roll, which is we have rose up to the top 5% of elementary schools in the state of South Carolina, so we're very proud of that. We were recognized this year as a 2023 National Blue Ribbon School. We're very proud of the community partnerships that we have that have afforded us the opportunity to have 22 clubs that are all inclusive for our students throughout the school day, in addition to our chorus, which we now have. We fluctuate between 68 to 72 chorus students now at any given semester. We also have a drum line, a competitive robotics team that just came back from competition at the Citadel and clinched the first and the second place spot, so we're very proud of that. We have a National Elementary Honor Society that we've had for the past few years, as well as Early Act, which is a program that we do in conjunction with Interact at the high school. We've launched a Pen Pal program with another one of our fellow elementary schools on the island. We consistently work in a 17-bed garden that we are now giving back to the community. We're donating. Previously, all of our students were planting, harvesting, and then eating those crops for the past couple of years, but now we're donating everything to the Help of Beaufort. We are consistently bringing in community members and making connections. Clemson Extension is currently working with us right now as we are raising baby chicks. This is our second year. Last year, we raised about 25 chicks, well, till they hatched, and then we had to give them to the farm. So in all of our kindergarten classes and our pre-K classes, we have purposeful play. We're in year 2 where students, we base everything on units, the standards included in those units, but students are learning through play. So what you're seeing in this pod area is at a time period throughout the day, they will come out here as well and play in these centers. But the centers are designed, as you will see, we've had a Starbucks, we've had a Dairy Queen, you name it, we've had it, and it's creating authentic ways for students to engage in the learning process. At Coosa, we have the Inchy Bookworm vending machine. We were looking at ways to bolster literacy amongst our students. So students that meet different milestones in their reading ability come to the vending machine. They get a gold coin and they're able to pick out a book of their interest that they get to keep. All of our business partners fund the books in the machine. We are consistently creating ways for students to engage in authentic learning. This interactive bulletin board gets changed frequently, and it's called Be a Problem Solver. The math action team places different kinds of challenges here for the students. As they're walking by, they pick it up, they solve it, they put it into the folder, and then we give out random prizes every once in a while. So we're constantly trying to engage kids in authentic learning outside of just opening up a workbook. Not only do we celebrate the successes of our students and their accomplishments, but we do so also with our faculty and staff. So as we're walking around, you will see above all of the doors or different accolades or certifications that our teachers or staff members have received over the years. We consider them lifelong learners, hence the title.
Hi, my name is April Bryant. I am a 5th grade reading and writing teacher here at Coosa Elementary School. I have been teaching for 10 years. This is my 11th, and there's not a minute that I don't absolutely love what I do. I love everything about teaching. It is such a pleasure to go into the classroom every day with the eager learners. Together we grow and explore our community around us, and it's such a passionate thing that we get to do, because not only does it inspire the children, but it inspires me too. I love the people I work with. I work with amazing teachers. I have the best administration, and just the school in general is such a welcoming, wonderful place to be. Winning District Teacher of the Year was a complete surprise. Have some pretty stiff competition, some pretty amazing educators, here in Beaufort County School District. Very flattering. It's nice to have that voice to represent the teachers and to kind of lead the way throughout the year and the different purposes and paths that we want to take here in the Beaufort County School District.
As a project-based learning school, it's important for us to have maker spaces. So at the end of each pod area, and in our library, you will see maker spaces. This is where students are presented with real world problems, and then they come out here working collaboratively with teams to solve that problem. In addition to raising the percentage of students meeting or exceeding the state standards, we also wanted to put in place project-based learning, which this will be our 2nd year that'll be a school of choice for us. We've put maker spaces in all of our pod areas. We've been working diligently on the engineering process. We are working towards Cognia certification this year. Our actual visit is actually in March, so we're hoping to clinch that certification. Just consistently having our students work in collaboration with one another through our STEM processes.
But these are really cute and sweet, and when they make sound, they'll go tweet, tweet, tweet.
Oh, those ones that I hear every time in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So bobcats, you would think that they're territorial animals, but not so much, because they can have more than one den. So they can just spread out. Yes, Captain.
I have a pretty cool fact. So we were going on a trail,
Uh-huh.
and we saw a bobcat in the distance.
Ooh. I don't think I would have gotten. All right, this is the one that I'm talking about that is just vicious. So this is a shrike. So they sound like a songbird, but they have raptor habits. So a lot of the little rodents that it'll take, it's just vicious, and it'll just go and get them. So it looks cute and it sounds really beautiful, but these little guys are vicious little carnivores. All right.
This is our 2nd and 3rd grade wing. We had another mural down here. This was created by a community member also. To my left is our 17-bed garden. Well, 4 is technically on the other side. All students do engage in growing and harvesting crops throughout the year. Our K through 2 take half of the year, and our 3rd through 5th the second half. We do donate all of our crop this year to help a Beaufort. But what I'd like you to see on the back side back here is our outdoor classroom. That's where we have community partnerships such as Clemson Extension or the Governor's School of Science and Mathematics or the Gardening Club that comes in and works with our students, or a teacher just coming outside to teach class on a beautiful day. We've had the outdoor classroom for about 4 years now, and we built it in increments based on funding from different partners in the community.
Hi, my name is Brooke Solomon, and I will be introducing you to our Coosa garden. And we grow sweet potatoes and green beans here. And in 3rd grade, we helped grow here, and we have master gardener here, and we learned how to grow food and chop up a lot of other things that we got from our garden, and we donate our things to other people. And
some things I've done here as a principal is, first I'd like to say we do nothing in silo here, so anything that I talk about is truly a team mentality. We've built strong relationships with community members. I know I've mentioned before, as you saw, Clemson Extension was here. We've partnered with the governor's school. We've partnered with local businesses. We've partnered with the high school. We've partnered with the other 2 elementary schools on the island, as well as the middle school. We feel like together is better, and that allows us to provide more opportunities for our students. So I would say the relationships that we've built with our families and our community is one of the great things that we've done here at Coosa Elementary.
We learn from our mistakes. Every single mistake that we make is a growth opportunity. Every single time we make those mistakes and we recognize and challenge ourselves to overcome them, we are becoming more and more effective in the classroom and as citizens in our community. We can't be hard on ourselves. We have to understand that being humans means that we are all perfectly imperfect.
As I always say to our 5th graders at our crossing over ceremony every year, you can never give up. You must believe in order to achieve. Some of the things that we achieved were lofty, but we were able to accomplish them. But with a great action plan, anything is possible. So always try new things.
All day, angels watching over me. All night, all day, angels watching me. All night, all day, angels watching over me. All night, all day.